Murat, who will deliver this letter to you, will explain, my adorable love, what I have done, what I am going to do, what I wish. I have concluded an armistice with the King of Sardinia. 3 days ago, I sent Junot off with my brother, but they will reach Paris after Murat, who goes by way of Turin. I wrote you by Junot to leave with him and come to join me. I now beg you to leave with Murat, passing through Turin. Thus you would shorten your journey by 15 days. It is possible, then, that I shall see you here inside 15 days. Quarters are ready for you at Mondovì and at Tortona. You might go from Mondovì to Nice and thence to Genoa, whence you could proceed elsewhere in Italy at your pleasure. My happiness is to see you happy, my joy to see you gay, my pleasure to see you pleased. There never was a woman loved with more devotion, passion, or tenderness. Never again can I be complete master of my heart, dictating thereto all its tastes, its inclinations, forming all its desires. If it is otherwise with you, I deplore my blindness. I turn over your heart to the remorse of your soul. And if I do not die of grief, my feelings hurt for life, my heart will never again entertain pleasure or sweetness. My life will be of the body only, because in losing your love, your heart, your adorable person, I shall have lost all which makes life pleasant and dear. Then I shall no longer be unwilling to die, and perhaps I shall succeed in finding death on the field of honor. How, my life, is it possible that I should not be sad? No letter from you. I get only one every 4 days, instead of which, if you loved me, you would write me twice a day. But one must needs chatter with the little gentlemen who call from 10 in the morning on. One must listen to the piffle and silly twaddle of 100 fops right on to an hour after midnight. In countries where morals exist, from 10 o'clock in the evening, everyone is at home. And in those countries, one writes to one's husband, one thinks of him, one lives for him. Adieu, Josephine. You are to me a monster I can't make out. I love you more every day. Absence cures the small passions. It increases the great. Kiss on your mouth or on your heart. There's nobody but me, isn't it so? And then one of your breast. How happy your eyes, little hand. If you do not come, bring with you your maid, your woman cook, your coachman. I have here coach horses at your service and a fine carriage. Bring only what is necessary to your person. I have here silver and porcelain which will answer. Adieu, work summons me. I cannot lay the pen aside. If I have no letters from you this evening, I shall be in despair. Think of me, or tell me disdainfully that you do not love me, and then perhaps I shall find in my spirit the means of making myself less pitiable. I wrote you by my brother that he had 200 louis of mine at your service. I'm sending you by Murat 200 louis to apply to your own needs or to use for furnishing the apartment you contemplate for me. If only you would put your portrait everywhere. But no, it is so beautiful, the one I have in my heart, that for all your loveliness and whatever the skill of the painters, their work would fall much shorter of that. That will be a happy day, the day you pass the Alps. It will be the finest compensation for my sufferings, the happiest reward for my victories.